Do you know what scientists have discovered is the one most important quality for success? I'm going to give you the answer in less than 30 seconds. And I'm going to give you the 3 keys to getting this quality for yourself so you can attract success easily and naturally. Whether it's financial or career success, success in relationships, success in a creative or artistic pursuit, or all of the above. But first, see if you can guess what it is. It's not about talent or intelligence. In fact, Fast Company reported on a study conducted by the Carnegie Institute of Technology, which found that this quality accounted for 85% of a person's financial success, while only 15% was due to technical ability. It's not something you're born with, but pretty much anyone can get it. And it has nothing to do with determination, focus, or hard work. It's just 2 words. But these 2 words make all the difference between those who find success easily and naturally and those who continue to struggle, hitting roadblock after roadblock, as if everything they want in life is forever out of reach. Any idea what it might be? The most important quality for success all comes down to personal magnetism. Some people call it charisma, some people call it social power or influence, and others call it charm. But whatever you call it, personal magnetism is that it factor that some people have which draws other people to you, grabs their attention, and gives them an overwhelming desire to do things for you. It makes bosses feel compelled to give you a promotion. It makes bank officers want to give you a loan. It makes potential lovers want to shower you with attention and affection. And it's much, much easier to get than most people think. Now, just to be clear, personal magnetism isn't about regular, everyday likability. Lots of people are well liked by others but still struggle to get ahead in life. Personal magnetism is a powerful presence which makes others sit up and take notice of you, makes them pay attention to your ideas, makes them want to follow you, and most importantly, makes them want to give you opportunities. And it's this access to opportunities which guarantees those with personal magnetism get ahead so much faster and easier than everybody else. But the most amazing thing psychologists have discovered about personal magnetism is that it's not some magical, mysterious thing you either have or you don't. It's something anyone can get if you follow a few simple steps. My name's Mark, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through what psychologists have discovered are the 3 keys to personal magnetism. And I'm going to show you exactly how to get these keys and put them to work for you, to bring you a level of success that remains sadly out of reach for most people. But before I walk you through that, you need to understand the crazy and embarrassing story of how I stumbled onto these 3 keys in the first place. I was working as a customer care rep at a large automotive manufacturing company. I'd been there for 3 years and I was desperate for promotion to management. I was tired of feeling like nobody respected me or listened to my ideas, and moving up to management would mean all my hard work had been worth it. I could finally get my ideas taken seriously. I could make a big difference in the company, and I'd get my dad off my back asking when I was going to make something of myself, especially now that I was married with a 2-year-old boy. Now, I wasn't looking for someone to just give it to me. I was a model employee. I stayed late and worked weekends to show my boss, colleagues, and management how dedicated I was to the company. I'd even joined a weekly meetup group called the Success Seekers for professionals who were serious about getting ahead to share tips, strategies, and opportunities. But after years without a promotion, I was starting to get discouraged. I finally reached my breaking point one humiliating October day, almost 2 years ago. A district management position had opened up I thought I was perfect for. It came with a significant raise, so I could finally stop living with roommates and get my own place. And I wouldn't have to hit my parents up for help covering the odd rent payment. At my age, and with a young family to support, there's nothing worse than asking mom and dad for money. I'd get my own office, and most importantly, it would put me within reach of a senior management position, which came with a company car, a bigger office, and the kind of salary most people dream of. A few days after I turned in my application, my friend Dan in HR told me, in confidence, I was by far the most qualified person for the job. I'd been working there longer than any of the other applicants, I was always on time, rarely took sick days, and the quality of my work was unquestionably good. So naturally, I was pretty confident the job was mine. So confident, in fact, I told my wife, parents, and most of my friends the job was basically mine. A few of them even started referring to me as Mr. District Manager. I put a down payment on a car I knew I'd be able to afford with my new salary. I even announced to my Success Seekers group that the next time they saw me, I'd be officially a district manager. I could already feel that new confidence and spring in my step that comes from the feeling you're winning at life. And I hadn't even started yet. So when Helen, my boss, called me into her office, I could barely contain my excitement. I was like a kid on Christmas, absolutely certain I was about to open up the one present I'd been wishing for. But what happened in that office completely blindsided me. "Sit down," she said as I walked in, not bothering to look up from her computer. She seemed really serious, but I didn't make much of it. She was always like that. Finally, she looked up. "Mark," she said, "as you know, today we're announcing who we've chosen for the new position as district manager." I felt a flutter of anticipation in my stomach. It wasn't an easy decision, but after giving it a lot of thought, it was about to happen. We decided to give the job to Josh, and I just wanted to know you're not going to have a problem working under him. My stomach dropped. I felt all the blood drain from my face. I didn't know what to say. I just sat there with a dumb look on my face. I wanted to ask her why. Why him? Josh had only been with the company less than a year, and his work wasn't close to what I produced. Why not me? What did I do wrong? What did he have that I didn't? But like a good little soldier, I swallowed my pride and said, "Yes, it won't be a problem." "Great," she said. "I knew you were a team player. Can you please send Josh in so I can tell him the good news?" After I told Josh she wanted to see him, I went to the stairwell to process what had happened. What was I supposed to do now? What would I tell my friends, my parents, the success seekers? How could I keep showing up to work knowing I'd be taking orders from a guy who started 2 years after me? Someone I trained, for crying out loud. Why did I keep getting passed over while other people were given one opportunity after another? I was so sick and tired of being ignored and unappreciated. It was like my talents and skills were invisible to others. And I couldn't help but think that I would never get the success, respect, and appreciation I deserved. Weeks passed, and day by day I became more absent. I would show up to work, but had basically thrown in the towel. I'd almost accepted the fact that life would always be this way for me. That was the easiest thing to do. Just accept that's just the way life is and not to expect much. One Friday evening, something really strange happened. It was the office Christmas party, and everyone else was having fun and letting loose for the holidays. After everything that had happened that year, I wasn't really in a party mood. I looked over and saw Josh surrounded by a group of people who were hanging off his every word. He clearly just said something hilarious since everyone burst out laughing, and I couldn't stand to watch. I looked around for something to distract me, and all of a sudden, someone caught my eye. It was a guy I'd never seen before. He wasn't tall, he wasn't particularly good looking, he wasn't really well dressed or sporting a Rolex, but there was something captivating about him. Everywhere he went in the room, heads turned. Every time he spoke to someone, their faces lit up as if they felt lucky just to have his attention for a moment. It was like everyone who entered his orbit became drawn to him. People on the other side of the room rushed over to greet him like groupies wanting an autograph from a rock star. I felt a wave of jealousy wash over me to see everyone so engaged by this guy. Yet at the same time, I couldn't help but like him. My curiosity got the best of me, and I approached him and introduced myself. He looked right at me, and with a warm smile, said his name was Eric. I felt instantly at ease. I asked him how he knew everyone at the company, and he told me his wife was Karen in the accounts department. Now, Karen was gorgeous. I heard her talk about her husband before, and I'd always pictured a 6'4" fitness model, not a short, balding man at least 10 years older than her. But just from talking to him for less than a minute, I could totally see them together. And for some weird reason, I really wanted him to like me. I craved his approval. And if there was anything I could do to help him, I wanted to do it. "What do you do for work, Eric?" I asked. "Well, I run a consultancy company. Primarily large corporate companies hire me to help them identify goals, ambitions, and company visions, and I make a plan to achieve them. It's a very satisfying way to make a living." Since I'd been thinking about making a change, I asked him how he got into it. He smiled and paused a second before replying. "I won't lie to you, Mark. I just sort of fell into it. I sat next to a guy at a ball game, we got talking about his business, and by the end of the 8th inning, he'd written me a bigger check than I'd seen in my life and asked to be my client. He introduced me to a few people, and the clients just kept coming from there. I have a 6-month waiting list right now, in fact. There's an old saying that success doesn't come easy, but for me, it really did." "Wow, impressive," I said. "Then, so why do you think that is? Why was it so easy for you?" He paused. "I don't want to sound arrogant," he said, "but people like to do things for me. They're always giving me opportunities and opening up doors for me. I feel really, really lucky." "Is that all it is? Luck?" I asked. "Not exactly," he said. "I wasn't always like this. For the past 10 years, I've had a bit of a secret weapon." Now he had my full attention. "What's that?" I asked, trying to sound casual. "This may surprise you, Mark, but the most valuable experience of my life, what gave me the edge to be so successful, was the 8 years I spent as a street performer." You see, I used to juggle and do magic tricks, sing songs, that sort of thing. I wasn't the best juggler, I wasn't the slickest magician with the coolest tricks, and I wasn't a great singer, but I made a good living. I'd consistently pull in 4 times what guys much more skilled than me would make. And you know why? Why is that, I asked. Because I realized early on that success didn't come from how good a juggler I was or how good my magic tricks were. It came from my ability to captivate people. You see, here's the thing about street performers, he went on. Anybody can walk away from your act at any time if you don't hold them in the palm of your hand. So you have to grab their attention, capture their interest, and compel them to want to take out their wallets and stuff your hat full of money. So I focused on learning all these secret performance techniques to do exactly that. And to my surprise, those same techniques that made me successful as a street performer translated easily to other aspects of my life, which is how I got to where I am today, with my dream career, a loving, intelligent, beautiful wife, and an amazing, loyal group of friends. A light bulb went off in my head. I'd known one other street performer. I hadn't seen him for over 20 years, but I'd never forgotten him. His name was Shay, and he was one of the most charismatic and engaging people I've ever met. So Eric, I opened up to him. I've been really struggling to get ahead lately. And what you're saying makes a lot of sense. But what do you suggest? I don't want to spend the next few years learning to become a street performer. Eric laughed. Mark, I'll tell you right now. There are 3 things which street performance taught me. There are 3 things you need to grab the attention of an audience walking down the street, to captivate them, and then to get them to open up their wallets and give you money. And they're the exact same 3 things you need to get the job you want: a promotion, a loan, a recording contract, to make a sale, to get a date, to get someone to marry you. Do you have 3 minutes? For him, I had hours, I told him. He laughed again. Okay, he went on. The first key is curiosity. If you can't capture people's attention, you're screwed. You'll never get them to listen to you. They'll never open up to you, and they won't feel inclined to do favors for you. Curiosity is the key to getting anyone's attention. The human brain just cannot resist the powerful pull of curiosity. And there are all kinds of tricks and techniques that you can use to do that. Body language techniques, conversation techniques, different things you can say that leave a little mystery, which keep them engaged as long as you want. The second key is connection. Once you have someone's attention, the next step is to make them feel special. When you make someone feel special, they won't know why. They'll just feel a strong connection to you that makes them want to be around you and do what they can to help you. And again, connection isn't anything magical. There's a series of simple techniques you can use. Techniques that make them feel like you're the same as them. And techniques which make them feel like you see and understand them in ways most people don't. I was shocked. I definitely felt like Eric saw me, the real me, the one most people can't see. And it made me feel special. It made me like him, even if it was from a technique. The third key, he went on, is command. This is what makes people want to follow you. When you project certain leadership signals, people naturally want to follow your lead. They want to do what you ask of them. They want to serve you. And if I'm being honest, they want to give you things. Opportunities, jobs, promotions, massive checks. He laughed. It's simple, really. When you combine these 3 things, curiosity to get people's attention, connection to make them feel special, and command to make them see you as a leader and want to do things for you, incredible opportunities open up to you. People will do things for you without you asking them to. People will want to buy from you, to give you promotions, to invest in your company. And all you have to do to be successful is ride that wave and swim with the current of their goodwill. You see, the mistake most people make is they focus on technical ability. If they want to get a promotion, they focus on being good at their job. If they want to get a job, they try to show the interviewer how competent they are. But when you have curiosity, connection, and command at your fingertips, your technical abilities almost don't matter. Now, of course, you're not going to get hired as a doctor without a medical degree, and you're not going to get a computer programming job if you have no background in computers. But given the choice between hiring an expert without personal magnetism and someone who's okay at the skill and has this powerful personal magnetism, it's a no-brainer. Instead of being a people pleaser, you become someone who others want to please. And this power allows you to control your own destiny and success. It's truly not about looks or how smart you are or how hard you work. Listen, Mark, I know you might not think it right now, but believe it or not, you already have a powerful personal presence inside you. All you need to do is find it and share it with the world. And trust me when I say that success, wealth, power, recognition, or whatever it is you want will come to you like a magnet. So, I asked Eric, that all sounds great. but how do I actually get good at curiosity, connection, and command? He thought for a second. I'll tell you what he said. I teach a class for street and circus performers on Monday nights, which teaches the 3 keys. You should come check it out. You'd be the only one who's not a performer, but after 3 or 4 classes, you should get the hang of the 3 keys. Just apply what I'm teaching there to other aspects of your life. I told him I'd be there, and we exchanged emails so he could send me the details. I left that party with a renewed optimism and the feeling that anything was possible. The following Monday, I attended Eric's class. I took notes like a madman. And just as he'd promised, by the end of 4 sessions, it was as if everything had come together like a jigsaw puzzle in my mind. I could instantly see how the tricks and techniques he taught could be applied to any situation, including a really cool trust-building trick performers use to get a volunteer to let them smash their watch or phone. Right after the first class, I noticed small changes. People look at me differently. I decided to try a curiosity technique out on a barista at the coffee shop I go to. And the next day, she had my order ready and told me it was on her. For the first time, everything made sense, and I understood exactly what I was missing and what I needed to do. As I applied these techniques in more and more situations, I quickly realized Eric had not exaggerated, but in fact had undersold the immense power of the 3 keys to personal magnetism. It was as if I had hypnotically seduced everyone, even people I'd known for years. Now, people were eager to listen, to talk to me, and to ask for my advice, which I must admit was kind of weird, but in a good way. Socially, I started getting invited to dinner parties all the time, and even had more than one woman asking me on dates. Instead of feeling defeated, I ended each day feeling exhilarated. And it was all so easy. I just followed exactly what Eric had told me to do. It even changed how my boss saw me. Only a few months after my life-changing meeting with Eric, I was offered the senior district manager job, which I turned down. I'll tell you why in just a minute. You see, that same Friday night, I didn't feel like going out. My head was spinning with ideas, and so when I arrived at home from work, I jumped online and logged into the Success Seekers online forum. I decided to share what I learned, a sort of manifesto of personal magnetism that would help others in the group. I started outlining the major ideas, and long story short, that post was an epic 17 pages long. People read it and started asking questions for specifics. So I started giving them examples. I started giving them exact scripts they could use in different situations, and it started its own thread on the forum and took a life of its own. In the space of just a few weeks, it had turned into over 100 pages of material. I tried my best to respond to every request individually, but it became overwhelming, and there just weren't enough hours in the day to help everyone. I couldn't help feeling like I was letting people down. That is when Sonia, one of the forum administrators, suggested I take all the material I'd written, organize it, and add specific techniques and examples, and turn it into an online program. I loved the idea. So I got to work compiling all the ideas, techniques, tricks, and tips. I would arrive home from work each evening and write as my fingers burned trying to keep up with my thoughts. I discovered the more I put down on paper, the more my mind exploded with fresh, exciting ideas. I was flooded with excitement as I came closer to finishing because I knew the information I possessed could make a positive difference in people's lives. Finally, after 7 months of creating, it was finally ready to be unleashed. And I'm proud to present to you Presence, Power, and Profit, the only program that shows you how to use the 3 keys of curiosity, connection, and command for powerful personal magnetism, so you can attract success easily and naturally in any area of your life. Whether it's financial or career success, success in relationships, success in a creative or artistic pursuit, or all of the above. There's nothing simpler, easier to use, and more effective than Presence, Power, and Profit. When I created this program, I had 3 goals. First, to make it easy for anyone to use, and as close to done for you as humanly possible. Second, to make it fast working, so you can experience life-changing results in as little as a few days. And thirdly, to make it so that it would give anyone who uses it the ability to awaken their personal magnetism and effortlessly attract wealth, success, and happiness, no matter what situation you are in today. All by using step-by-step, easy to follow, and even easier to apply formula that guarantees your success. Here's a sneak peek at what's inside the program. Step 1 is all about curiosity, so I'll show you the trick used by street performers to grab the attention of anyone walking by. The cool thing is it only takes 2 minutes to learn, and you can use this trick on anyone you choose. A new client, a potential partner when you want them to listen to you, to stop dead in their tracks and give you their complete attention. Now that you've got their attention, You're going to need my engagement phrases that will have them hanging on your every word. They'll be eating out of the palm of your hand and thinking you are the most interesting person they have ever met. And it couldn't be more simple. Even if you don't consider yourself a people person, all you have to do is say the phrase and watch as people hang off your every word. Do you know the number one thing people secretly want in a partner but could never tell you? When it comes to love, curiosity is everything. So I will show you how to pique anyone's interest in you and make them feel a passionate euphoria erupt through their body with my fascination volcano technique. The first time you see this technique in action, you'll experience a good kind of shock because suddenly you will become the focus of everything they do. They will be driven with an almost desperate desire to impress you. And it works even if you don't feel like you're the most attractive or interesting person. And I know you're going to absolutely love this next trick. It's called the body motion mechanism, and it's a simple gesture that sucks information out of people like a supercharged vacuum and practically forces people to obey you because you have developed an almost supernatural ability to read, see, and feel people's thoughts as they think them. But I must warn you, this trick can be used for both good and bad, but I trust you will use it with only good in mind. Step 2 is all about connection. To really connect with someone on an emotional level, whether it be socially or in business, you'll need the credibility magnet. Try this and watch as you effortlessly gain the respect, admiration, and approval of anyone you meet. Even if you've known them for years, their opinion of you will transform almost overnight. This is how to awaken a force that compels people to want to do things for you. It makes the boss want to give you a promotion. It makes the bank officer want to give you a loan. It makes your lover want to lavish you with affection and attention, and basically do anything in their power to please you. How do street performers, comedians, and other artists create a connection with their audience in just seconds? Well, it's because they use the pull and hold technique. This is the ultimate tool to make a person feel comfortable and trusting in your presence, so that they can't help but like you, want to spend time with you, and do favors for you. The third vital ingredient and step to a powerful personal magnetism is command. I'll show you how to use the reality distortion field to project a confidence people can't ignore. This puts them at ease and makes them want to agree with you, even accepting your ideas over their own. Warning, people who don't understand the science behind this psychological trick have called it a form of manipulation. Next, I'll introduce you to the elevated presence method. Simply use this method on your boss or coworkers, and they'll immediately start to appreciate you more, talk more highly of you, and look to you as a leader. So you'll never again have to worry about being passed over for promotions or raises, or have your ideas tossed aside. Next, you'll learn a simple inner strategy called the confidence pyramid. This pyramid is the 3 fundamental steps you need to eliminate shyness, wipe out social anxiety, and enhance your mental toughness. Once you follow these simple but shockingly effective steps, you'll never have to worry about being overcome with self-consciousness or having a limited social circle or feeling like you're invisible. You will literally put your confidence on steroids and people will notice. You'll no longer feel like there's a barrier between you and what you want. My life began again the day I discovered these exact secrets. Once I found my personal magnetism, my dream started becoming real. Now, not only am I doing what I love, I'm also making more than triple what I used to make in my old job without working as hard. And you can do the same, no matter what your dream is. When I first discovered these secrets and witnessed the world basically fall at my feet, I was able to get ahead in life. My stresses quickly melted away, and I finally found the happiness and success I had always wanted, but somehow never been able to achieve. So let me ask you a question. What would it be worth if you knew that you could press a magic button and have all the barriers holding you back removed, so you can finally enjoy amazing career opportunities, new exciting relationships, and all of the success and recognition you've ever wished for, yet you've been missing out on for all of these years? I've spent hours upon hours probing deep into why some people attract success like a magnet, while some people struggle their whole lives searching. It's something that started out as a personal endeavor to change my own life. But then when I saw the incredible results of presence, power, and profit, it quickly turned into my life's obsession. And the fact that you're still with me means that you want the same. So I want to do something special just for you today. I'll try to make getting these secrets the easiest decision you'll ever make. You see, presence, power, and profit was originally priced at $297. And the feedback from the people who took advantage of this offer said the program was worth far more than that because of the fast, incredible results they experienced. But, on the other hand, I knew that $297 was a lot of money for people. And when I created this program, it was my goal to make it accessible for anyone who is struggling in any aspect of their life without breaking the bank. So while my marketing guy pleaded with me to keep the price at $297, he has given me consent to do something extra special for a limited time. All I ask in return is that once you try Presence, Power, and Profit, you apply the techniques in there, and you see for yourself how many opportunities open up for you, and how easy it is for you to get ahead in life. So just for you today, you won't be paying the full price of $297. You won't even pay $197. In fact, you won't even pay $97. By reserving your copy today through this presentation, you can get complete access to Presence, Power, and Profit for a ridiculously low price of just $47. That's an 85% discount. All you have to do to claim your 85% discount is click the Add to Cart button below this video, fill out your information on the next page, and you'll get instant access to the program. Go through the content and witness how easy and effective the secrets are to use in your life. Observe how people automatically respond to you in a more positive way, almost overnight. And you will finally be on the road to everything you want in your life. But you must take action right now. Because after a lot of arm twisting on my part, my marketing guy has agreed to keep the price at just $47, but to limit this special offer to the first 250 people who take advantage of it. And since you're still watching this video, I can guarantee this offer for you. However, if you need to think about it and come back later today or tomorrow, I can't promise that it will still be available. And if the price has doubled or even tripled, I'm truly sorry, but it's out of my hands and there's nothing I can do for you. So please don't miss out and claim your special discount now. Still feeling a little unsure? Then worry no more, because to totally put all the risk on me and make it really easy for you to join up with confidence today, I want to tell you about my 60-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. Here's how it works. Place your order, use the material, and see for yourself how easy it is for you to awaken your personal magnetism and magnetically attract success. Take a full 60 days to fully test the program, and if you don't feel like it's worth at least 10 times what you're paying today, I will return your $47 immediately. No hassles and no questions asked. This is my 100% airtight guarantee to you. You can even keep the program and the limited edition super bonuses I'm about to show you just for trying it out. Why am I offering you such a comprehensive 60-day money-back guarantee? Because I want to make your decision as easy as possible. And my goal is your success. And while I'm confident you won't need it, I want you to feel completely comfortable when you get your hands on my unique and powerful system today. That's my promise to you. With my airtight 60-day money-back guarantee, you'll enjoy a risk-free purchase. Still deciding? No trouble, because I've got something to show you that I know you'll enjoy. For you right now, I've got 3 special super bonuses valued at over $200 to give away, just for you choosing to take action today. Your first amazing super bonus today is my Live Your Best Life 7-part guided meditation program that allows you to use personal magnetism to discover your true purpose in life. Each day there's a different done-for-you guided meditation track for you to listen to. They are only 5 minutes each, yet they are extremely life-changing and powerful. Regain clarity, become energized and full of vitality, reach your new goals, and take a journey for your mind, body, and spirit and claim the life you were meant to live, the life you were destined for. Your second super bonus will shock you, and it's not something I usually give away for free. But if you order right now, you'll receive the Ultimate Influence Private Workshop Recordings plus PDF. You'll learn how to take advantage of the mind's psychological shortcuts so that people naturally want to say yes to you while respecting and liking you more in the process. This is a secret used by many of the world's most influential people like Bill Clinton and Oprah Winfrey. Even if you think it seems out of reach, the 8 laws of influence you'll discover will mold you into a naturally charismatic person who people can't help but look up to and admire. Your third bonus is called The Art of Small Talk. Initially, I was going to save this as a surprise for Presence, Power, and Profit Advanced members only. But seeing as you're still here watching this video, I'm guessing you're still deciding whether or not to join. So I thought it better to also mention this additional gift that you'll be receiving from me when you join today. Do you ever experience those awkward silent moments? Or feel like you have nothing interesting to say when you meet people? This guide shows you what to say and when to say it so that you can effortlessly start a conversation, keep it going, and feel comfortable all throughout, even if you are a shy or quiet person, all without taking you out of your comfort zone. This guide gives you the tools to make small talk not only easy, but enjoyable. Each one of these incredible super bonuses should be selling for at least $67, and you can't even get them elsewhere. So let's do the simple math and add this all up so you can see for yourself what a great deal you're getting. First, you'll get the Presence, Power, and Profit program worth $297, plus the Ultimate Influence Private Workshop Recordings, $97 value, the Live Your Best Life Guided Meditation program, $67 value, and the Art of Small Talk, valued at $37. That's almost $500 value. But today, using your special discount, you'll get everything for just one payment of $47. That's a massive 93% savings. I don't know about you, but if I got a 93% discount at any store in the mall, I would be grinning ear to ear and feeling like I've won the lottery. But like I said, this special offer is limited to just 250 people, so you have to take advantage right now. My marketing team thinks I'm crazy for giving away $200 worth of bonus material. But really, it was a no-brainer for me, because with all of this life-changing content in addition to the program, you'll get incredible results even faster. So, here's what I want you to do. Simply click the Add to Cart button below this video now, and you will be guided through the 100% secure checkout process, where you can review your order and pay by credit card, debit card, or even PayPal. Once you do this, you'll have instant access to Presence, Power, and Profit, including all of the free super bonuses. All ready to download to your phone, laptop, or tablet to access whenever you need. Click the button below this video right now to get started. So the way I see it, you have two options. Option 1, close this video, turn off your computer, and walk away. And try to get ahead and awaken personal magnetism all on your own. With a lot of hard work, struggle, and frustration, you may have a small chance of achieving success. Yet from my experience, it's a longer, tougher road trying to figure it out on your own. So I strongly recommend you take a look at option number 2. Take my hand and enroll in the program and discover your personal magnetism just like thousands of people have so far. To use a simple done-for-you formula anyone can follow. You have the power to say, I have had enough of waiting, and get the answers you need right now and experience the incredible results you want and deserve. All you have to do is take that first step. Even though we've only enjoyed a short time together, I've shown you 3 or 4 crucial things. First, I showed you the power of personal magnetism and how it opens doors of opportunity to bring you the life you want. Then I showed you the 3 keys to personal magnetism: curiosity, to get their attention; connection, to make them feel special; and command, to make them see you as a leader, so they feel overwhelmingly compelled to do things for you. And finally, I showed you how you can get easy, step-by-step instructions on using these keys without any major work on your part. Don't miss your opportunity to live the life you desire. Make the smart choice while this window of opportunity is open. Take full advantage of this incredible one-time only offer and claim your 85% discount now. Click the Add to Cart button right now and get instant access to my powerful Presence, Power, and Profit program. And I'll see you in the members area.